Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase we're going to be looking at the 1989 Japanese exclusive figure, and I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Yokuryu. He was one member of the Dino Force team that could combine to form Dinoking, and again he was exclusive in Japan and released in 1989. So what we're going to do, we're going to get him out of the packaging, we're going to have a quick look at him and his little transformation process. We'll also compare him to his US, as I say, counterpart, which is of course Wildfly. So we'll have a look at that, and of course we'll have a look at all the other stuff that comes with him inside the box. So let's have a quick look. So for those of you who are unaware, the D there at the top, you've got, this is the number which obviously referred to the actual figure, but the D stood for Destron, which was Japanese for Decepticon. And there you go, you can see it says at the bottom there that it's 1989, and as I say, that is when, if I spin this all the way around first, we've got this little, well, it's amazing. I'm going to make it look bigger on the screen. We have this amazing victory artwork, and that is because that is the cartoon that they're running in Japan at the time. So we've got Star Saber, we've got Desirus, we've got, there's Dino King, he's a member of him all combined. That's Landcross, Lyo Kaiser, that looks like Road Caesar, and then we've got two from Super God Master Force. We've got God Jinrai and Overlord down there as well. But if we have a look, so this is this is a Dino Pretender. The Hasbro release, which came out in the UK and obviously America and everywhere, was known as Monstructor, and it is a straight up redeco of the inner robots for him, and you can see them all there. But with these in the cartoon, there is Dino King. These guys were huge. They had huge parts in it, and so much so that's why the Pretender, the outer shell, the outer beast, is so much bigger, and it's got a bit of articulation. I'll show you in a second. They made more of an effort with it, to be honest. So if we have a look at this one side, we'll open up this, because for those of you who are unaware, in Japan what they did was to save you cutting the box open on the later figures. See, you've got the robot points there, and there you've got his little profile card, Yokuryu. I'm hoping I'm getting that right. And then on the other side, and this is again another little brilliant touch, there is the collector's card for him as well. So it's just another little bonus that they had. Right, let's slide this package out. I did get it out very briefly in my What's Happening Wednesday video, and as I've said, this is unused content, so this is quite a special video because I'm going to be literally taking him out. And you can see he's there behind his little perspex enclosure. There is a fist, which would obviously be used if you want to combine them to make Monstructor, and there is of course his little gun. Now the Pretender shell itself, as I've said, you can swivel the head like so, and these dinosaurs, the Dino Squad, Dino Force, however they were referred to, these were quite big. I see the characters were really big in Victory, so it's good, and that's the reason why the shells are a little bit more than just a plain bog standard shell that doesn't really do anything. They work the same. So obviously on the back of Wildfly, you'd take that off there and you'd be able to hide the inner robot inside. So the difference is with this, it's just that little bit bigger, and I did manage to get this off the other day. There we go, so we can put the little figure inside there. Now one of the reasons these figures, oh there we go, are quite hard to get hold of, you can see there, and that's because the rubber, these are all rubber outer shell, same as the Monstructor ones, and sometimes they do perish away, and they are notorious for just, I don't want to use the term sort of disintegrating, but near enough. The rubber just, with age, with humidity and etc like that, it's sometimes they come in horrendous conditions. But this guy I'm obviously quite lucky with, it's totally unused. So let's have an actual look at him himself. So I'm going to take this off very carefully. Which one shall I take off? I should have planned this better. Oh, there we go. It's just literally falling apart because of how brittle the sellotape is. Here is the little man himself. Yeah, he is. He's just a straight up redeco of this guy. So there's Yokuryu to your left and Wildfly to the right. Everything's looking exactly the same. Good thing with this is there's obviously no gold plastics, nothing to worry about there. So the transformation process is very simple. Do I even do it? Do I even do it? Do you know what? What am I doing? There we go. We folded the head up there, and then we folded, I don't even think I should be doing this. the feet around, and then there is the incredibly basic little alternate mode that is, I suppose it's just like a gargoyle. That's what they're referring to him as. It is obviously very, very basic, but quite cool at the same time. Same as the wildfly. I mean, I do like the Hasbro versions as well. There is the little inner robot, the gun I will get out in a second. But there he is, again, super basic, I know. Let's just then, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to quickly pause for a second, and then I'm going to work out how to get him in the back. Okay then, and it literally is as simple as I thought it was, but given my literal track record at the moment, you can understand why I wanted to do it off camera first, just to make sure that I didn't break it. So we'll get the dino pretender shell ready, and we'll take the little figure, and because he's in his little gargoyle mode, and let's be honest, the transformation process isn't that difficult anyway. So because the big robot feet are folded up, you're now just going to roll, or fold, shall we say, whichever way you want to do it. We're going to fold these feet back up, and we're now going to bring his head forward carefully as well. And it literally is as simple as that. And then this will fit directly into the back there. That's quite snug already. Then we'll take the outer shell, and then this will, of course, completely encase him. So there you go, dino pretenders. Monster pretenders in the from Hasbro, but dino pretenders there in Japan. And again, it looks really cool, doesn't it? It is a very basic figure. I know it's a basic figure, but while we're here then, I wasn't going to open these, but we might as well. So let's have a look at the sealed contents here. Pull that sticker, pull the sellotape up. There we go. So I'm obviously not going to apply the stickers, but I'll just pull everything out. I'll say it quickly so you can have a look at. So we've got the instructions, and the same with Devastator, and the same with pretty much all of their combiners in the box sets that I've got. I'm not saying that's every single one, but the same for Road Caesar and the same for Landcross. What they did was they had universal instructions, so you can see this is for them all. So there's number 322, 325, 328, etc. You've got all their instructions there, rather than them being just little individual ones for each individual bot. We've got a mail away. I've seen this before, but this is a mail away special, like order form. So this is the artwork from Super God Master Force. And what you've got here, these were the Hasbro. So these are the standard versions that you'll have seen. So obviously we know that as Siren, Nightbeat and Joyride. But in Japan, they're down there. They were Minerva, Ghost Shooter and Ranger. So they were totally different figures. So you had the opportunity here to mail away for them particular figures, and the same there with your Dreadwing and your Darkwing. Obviously in Japan they were called Buster and Hydra, so you had an opportunity there to mail away for them. There we go. Yeah, that's all it is. It's just, there's your mail away, there's all your prices, there's your stars, headquarters and things. And then I'll briefly show you this because I recognize this as well. This is a Victory catalogue. So it's quite funny that you've got obviously a bit of the Japanese, then of course the English underneath it. And what there is there'll be two sides to this. That'll be the Super God Master Force, which I'll just quickly skip over, and then the other side is Victory, which is what these guys are from. So there's Great Shot, who is a retool and redeco of Six Shot. There's Landcross, there's a video of him on my channel. Road Caesar, we obviously know there's videos of them. Star Saber, they're all the Autobots, or the Cybertrons as they're known as. Then we've got the Destrons, the Decepticons, we've got Desarus, Lyocaiser, and then we've got Blue Bacchus and Sky Shadow, and they're redecos of, and slightly retools as well, of the Mega Pretenders, Thunderwing and Crossblades by the look of it. And then there is little Monstructor. No, it's not. There is Dinoking, who is the redeco of Monstructor. And then there's a little preview there of the fact that Victory Leo is coming out soon as well. So there we go. Quite an interesting little figure. Not the greatest, obviously, for transformation, and for, you know, for that it's incredibly basic. You can just move his arms up and down and his feet, but he does hide inside a pterodactyl shell. So there we go. That is one of the 6 members of the 1989 exclusive Victory figures in Japan. One of the members of dinoking, and let's try and get his name right again just before we finish. It is, of course, as it says right there, Yokuryu, part of Dino Force. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed looking at him. Sorry I couldn't make him any more interesting. I've done everything I can, showed you the comparisons, but I hope you liked it. Anyway, take care. Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.